Hi, guys, and welcome to Dragon Age 2. It is finally time for my playthrough of this. It's going to be a lot like my Dragon Age Origins playthrough. I'm going to show you the tips and tricks and how to do everything, how to max out your companion's friendship or rivalry as quickly as possible. Very much a completionist playthrough. It's also heavily modded, and fair warning, I have never actually modded Dragon Age 2 before. I used to just play it on console, whether my Xbox or even break out my old PS3. So I've tested it as much as I possibly could. Everything seems okay, but there's only so much testing I can do without actually playing the game. So if something is a little wonky, you'll just have to bear with me. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to call this playthrough Maximum Drama. I am going to be a female blood mage who supports the Templars as a cover for herself, so she will end up being Viscount. And I am also going to romance Fenris on the friendship path.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentagust, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Exaggerated intro time.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Get ready!
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
May Andraste guide you.
Go down!
I'll deal with this. Gotcha! That's enough! One less to worry about. Ha! Gotcha!
We can't keep this up forever.
I'm gonna be a purple hawk, so neither can they.
Perhaps we'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
You can do either. It doesn't make any difference at this point, but I usually just let him do it.
All yours, brother. So much blood! Another falls! What a waste! Ha! worry about. So much blood.
Lovely.
Now you fall! There! I address they guide you.
Crushing prison. Oh, yes. The crushing prison finishing move.
There's no
Sweet.
end to them.
Hi, Flemeth.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Sort of.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
So I am going to go ahead and make my character, and then I will come back. This is Violet Hawke. I'm pretty happy with the way she turned out. I think she's really pretty. So let's go ahead and get started. Normal difficulty.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
I am wearing a modded robe called the Scarlet Robes of the Circle Mage, I believe. And obviously I have morphs for all of my family members, which I love. I think they're just so cute now. Look on the bright side.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Speaking of running...
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your sister.
Yeah.
Then let's go. Lead on.
So I am going to check my save to make sure that it imported correctly. There's a mod called New Import Vault Fixes, I believe, and it lets you make sure everything is set the way you want, and if it isn't, you can fix it. So I'm going to cut this part out because it takes a little bit of time. So I will be back in a second. So it looks like everything imported correctly. So I highly recommend that mod if you're having issues with your save, because it also fixes a lot of other things. We get some darkspawn coming here.
Let's finish this! Get back! Now you fall!
I'll deal with this.
How about you?
One less to worry about.
Okay, good. This refugee here always has some sort of class-specific weapon. Go ahead and level myself up. I am going to be a blood mage, like I said, so I'm going to be focusing on magic and constitution. I have a mod that supposedly removes the willpower requirements from mage robes. That way I'm not wasting a bunch of points into willpower when I need constitution. I'll still put a few in there just so I have enough to keep my sustains going, but it's mostly going to be magic and con. I'm going to take a healing spell eventually, but I think right now I need some more offensive stuff. Let's go with Chain Lightning. Okay, tactics look good. Yep, works for me. Yeah, take that. I also have a mod called the Anthracite robe. It actually puts the robe in your inventory right at the start of a new game, or even if you like load it into an old save. It's actually pretty nice. That's what it looks like right there. But for now, I'm going to stick with my Scarlet Robes of the Circle Mage. But I am going to put on some of the much better boots and stuff. Yeah, that's way better.
Wait, where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Why not?
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
Mine
There's
either.
a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there. And an estate. Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Get ready! What are you, afraid? Now you fall! You will not have him!
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Get back! There! That's enough!
What's this one?
I'll deal with this. One more for me. This is all right.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Yes, show some gratitude.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
As you can see, I have a morph for Wesley. I also have a very slight morph for Aveline. I always liked her vanilla look. I just wanted her proportions to be a little better because like her chin and jaw were just like crazy big. So it kind of minimizes her chin and jaw just a bit. And I think it gives her freckles. Why are you out here?
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Can you be trusted?
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
How'd you survive the Horde?
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
So all three of these choices give a +5 rivalry to Carver. There's no way around it. We are going to be trying to get him on the friendship path, though, because it is really good once you can actually do it. All of these, for a mage, will give Bethany +10 to friendship, but if you are a warrior or a rogue and you use the aggressive option, you'll get 15 from her. Let's go with he's gentle for a mage hunter.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Me too. See if there were any back here. No. Okay.
I knew this would happen. How about you? Go down! You are not enough! Stand back! Let's finish this! Fire and fight! Obey me! We've got company! One less to work. That's enough! Ha! Take this! Take this! That's right, you heard me! I always want...
Here's a good one!
I'll deal with this.
Okay, make sure we didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like it. A dead refugee here. Ah, yes. I have the backpack expansion mod. It basically gives you full backpack from the start, just like I had in Origins. So, see, we're already up to max of 120. This version of it puts it on several of the dead refugees in case you miss it. There's also a version where I think you can buy them sooner in town or something like that, but I prefer this version. All right, I see ya. Don't think I don't.
Here we go! Now you fall! Go down! Gotcha! Making the world a better place, one enemy at a time.
Watch this one! Take this!
Get back! Now you fall!
Watch this one!
Get back! Ha!
Okay, anything back here? No. I'll take it. Because right now I'm stuck with willpower. Yeah, this is another one they put all the backpacks on. There's a fight up here and they have an emissary, so as always, take care of the mage first.
There! Go down! That's enough! Now you fall! One less to worry about. Showing up uninvited. So improper.
Or, lovely.
There! I'll deal with this! Ha! What a mess. I'll deal with this. Get back! That's right, you heard me!
Quickly, before they regroup, we must press towards the wilds.
Yeah, well, I need to level everyone up because I forgot to before. Okay, I think we got everything over here. Emissary Apprentice. Ooh. Another dead refugee. I also have a small mod that opens this chest. That way, not cut off from being able to open it because I'm not a rogue. This is the last one where they put all the backpacks. So you have 3 chances. Okay. We'll level everyone up really quickly. Probably going to take one more offensive spell and then take a healing spell next time. I'm going to go with Stone Fist. Doesn't really matter what I give her at this point because, well, she's not going to make it, so... And her, here we go. Give her shield bash. Let's see. Tank defender. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, I'm gonna switch Mind Blast here. Actually move my puppy summon down here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Come on, Mom. Wesley.
Maker, give me strength.
Bethany! Get ready! Now you fall! How about you? Get back! That's enough!
Take this!
One less again. Ha! Let's finish this! There! How about you? One less to worry about. I deny you! You will fall! I'll deal with this. Gotcha! You are not enough! Let's finish this! Ha! How about you?
This'll be easy!
I'll deal with this. Go down!
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, Mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
I don't really like the way she sounds when she does this. It sounds almost mocking, so I'm just gonna go with the diplomatic option. She died bravely.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter. How could you let her charge off like that?
How is it my
Poor
fault?
little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, Mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
She won't be alone.
At least Father will have company now.
Flames. We're too late.
We're on. What a surprise! Let's finish this! Get back! How about you? There!
There's no end to them.
I do not like the Darkspawn in this one. I prefer the ones from Origin. Hi, Plymouth. She looks so awesome like this.
Well, well. What have we here? It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Nice trick.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
How far do you recommend?
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Just like that?
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
Why not go yourself?
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
What will we be facing?
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you got me there.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
What does everybody else think?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
We could use more fire.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full.
Will do.
Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
That sounds bad.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Okay, so I'll do it, and put him out of his misery will get you +10 rivalry with Aveline, but we're going to go with the friendship path with her, so I'm going to go with it's up to you, and that should get us 10 friendship points.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
That is rough.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word, and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Oh, I love my hawk. She turned out so pretty.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
It's totally believable. I mean, really, it is.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall.
He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Okay, I don't think there's any loot up in this area. No. Okay, so we'll talk to this guy.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
What is this place?
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
They lock up the mages?
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
What will happen to us?
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
We do have legitimate business. We're here to see our uncle or whatever. Knight Commander Meredith?
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted.
Nothing
but
good.
he's sure never taken that chance.
Need to get into the city, please?
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
What a charmer.
We'll
How did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
Nothing down there.
Our ship is...
Doesn't look like there's anything over here. So we'll go talk to this guy.
Money. I can... Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
A guard told me differently.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
So we have a special, Purple Hawke thing, so I usually take these whenever they're available. Wouldn't you rather we left?
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together.
That's accurate.
He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Here we go.
Okay. A mind blast to get them back, hopefully. Or not.
What a mess. How about you? There! me! That's enough! You are nothing to worry about. Go down! How about you? Let's finish this! And stay down!
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks.
No worries.
Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Thank you.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, Maker, save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What if I asked nicely?
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Right.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
No family fortune?
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Why don't we just leave?
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Fine, but we're all gonna regret it. Sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
Yeah, what's a year?
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally.
How exciting.
Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenris, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think, little bro?
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Tell me about this mercenary.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
And the smuggler?
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to them.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Okay. Grab this. Alright, so I usually... Whoever I don't side with, I screw over the other one because you can get some more money and then you get some more XP because you have to fight them later. I believe I'm going to go with a Fenris this time because I think her loose ends quest is better. So that means we'll need to talk to Mirren first and botch the job. But we can also talk to him again, Captain Ewald.
So, that was your uncle, was it? Good. I thought he was another confidence man trying to sell promises. I don't suppose he has the coin you'll need to get in.
Yeah, he might have a way.
He had some ideas.
They always do. If it were just up to me, I'd let you through. But there are a lot of eyes watching, a lot of palms that need greasing. My suggestion? Wait for a ship and hope the next city hasn't already closed their doors.
Okay, well, alright, let's go talk to Mirren. There's no real loot or anything up here.
Mirren?
Mirren got a glow up.
And you must be Hawke. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
So you're a mercenary?
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
You're paying a lot of money.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
You know I'm a mage.
I didn't realize Gamlin told you that.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
How do you know Gamlin?
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Don't think there's any loot. No.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
If you instantly go with I came to kill you, you'll get a +5 rivalry from Aveline. But we're going to let him go anyway, so I came to talk.
What? This isn't the tavern? Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Me too.
Mirren sent them.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
And what'd you do, exactly?
I might change my mind, if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asherall they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Okay.
Make it worth my time, and I'll let you go.
Oh, thank the Maker.
Wasn't that coin supposed to be paying us to keep your hide safe?
If you want to fight them, be my guest.
Get ready! I'll deal with this. Gotcha!
Wave
Lord
two.
of all, where are they coming from? That's enough!
Boys, take you!
One more for me. With you
Take
score,
this!
right?
Go for the face!
That's training for the next.
Okay. Sometimes one of them will drop something. It doesn't look like they did this time, though. I'm gonna go ahead and level up. I'm gonna take that healing spell this time. It's always good to have one no matter what kind of mage you are. Okay.
The traitor escaped.
Oops.
Well done. I hope whatever he offered you was enough to get you in on your own.
So sorry. Not really. Okay, so now we'll go over and talk to it then, roll. Hello.
Are you a Fenris?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
And you're a smuggler?
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
Well said. You're offering a lot for us.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Oh, Gamlen told you too, did he?
Does everyone know about us?
If the circle hasn't descended upon you, my guess is no. The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true?
Yep.
We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
And how do you know Gamlen?
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Okay.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But... Oh.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
What kind of shop is this?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Lucky indeed.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Her sarcasm here in this conversation is great. Did you cheat that woman?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
Fenris sent me.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Fenris sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Okay, so you can go over here and you can say you need to pay what you owe, and you'll end up in a fight against his guards, get some XP. You get this charming response, which is fine, but the best choice, I think, is to go with Aveline because you'll get +10 friendship from her.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Say 10 friendship from her.
Done.
Let's take a peek here. Yeah, he's pretty far in the rival, but we'll get him to friendship. Yeah, and she's already going towards friendship.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Thanks. Level up my other people. There we go. Go with Scythe. Oh, I also have a mod that removes a specific requirement from the talents. Like, see, you still have to have like the previous skill to be able to get something, but what I removed was the points. Like, you have to have 3 points in this tree to get this thing. Because there are some skills in like the blood mage tree and stuff that I just never use, so I hate being like forced to take them. So this makes it so I don't have to take something that is completely pointless to me. Let's go with assault. Oops. Just wanted tactics. There we go. Looks good.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to a Fenris and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
Let's not do that again.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt, made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the Mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
No! Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Yeah,
Look,
lots
Precious,
of them.
I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
No, but we did
You
kill
make
one.
him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
Jeez. You're right, but chill out, Carver. Jeez.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So, what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You're not a mage. Why worry?
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
Risky but worth checking.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Me either.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Thank you.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Are you in the expedition?
You're part of Bertrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
You know us?
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
And my little bro?
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
I do have a couple of little mods on Varric, just something that fixes the textures on his face and something that kind of makes his outfit look a little more snazzy, and I also changed his shirt to black. You're a little smooth.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
He'll share.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
You'd vouch for me?
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
That's your big plan.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Seems like a long shot.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
How could you help me?
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
I'm supposed to trust you.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
I don't know.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Why not?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure. Easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Go ahead and level up Varric. We definitely need to get his cunning up because lockpicking is based on essentially the 10 mark. So right now he can only pick simple locks. At 20 he'll be able to pick standard, 30 expert, 40 master. So we got to get his stuff up, or at least get a ring that has a lockpicking bonus. Start here. Okay. Check his tactics. Controller or Scrapper? I think I'm gonna go with Scrapper for now. But I think this is a good place to end the episode. Next time we will go see Aveline and start exploring Hightown and Lowtown and the docks and all that good stuff. If you're enjoying the videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and it's very much appreciated. Thanks, guys.